Our members, we thank God for this meeting that we're excited to be able to share with you. Having joined us, we want to take you through Kingdom Circle. We want to know what is who is Kingdom Circle, and we got through various objectives that we want to just quickly scan through. We also want to show you the progressive journey from where we are to where we are currently, and also I also want to bring to your understanding about our products and services. And then you expect to get some feedback from you. So briefly, what we have here is actually our journey. As you see, the shapes that are there, each represent a very powerful journey that we have worked together. From the day we started to date is over 23 years, and each of these shapes represent a dimension of Kingdom Circle, each one of them. They are not just pictures, they represent us. They are packages of values, they are packages of principles, of different approaches, of different milestones that we've taken through from inception to this place where we can say we are at the moment. So as you see these images, they speak volumes, and they are part of us. They are part of us. One of the things I want us to be able to know is that Kingdom Circle Society is a faith-based community oriented savings and credit cooperative that is upholding the biblical values and principles. The society is registered under the Cooperative Societies Act number 12 of 1997 and is governed by Circle Society Regulatory Authority Act of 2008 and its bylaws. So in terms of registration, we are compliant. We are one of the circles that has complied with the regulations that are of the land, and is governed by SASRA. Most of circles are not under the regulations of SASRA, and therefore we are governed by SASRA. As you see the images there, you're also able to see the time we got this register. We got we start to be regulated, and so we say SACCO is one of the country's deposit-taking societies that is regulated by SASRA. I think that is very clear to all of us. Looking at those images, you're able to see the milestones you have taken from 2000 registration to the various changes you have gone through with the various launches of various products and services that has enabled us to be where we are. Since inception in January 2000, Kingdom Circle has continued to empower communities by promoting a savings and investment culture, where while providing affordable credit to our members. Our members are very critical, so we really try to give you affordable credit. As you join us, one of the things we assure you is that you'll be able to enjoy our affordable credit. The society has progressively registered a positive growth in all dimensions and significant impact on its membership, which is drawn from different parts of the country and the Kenyans living in diaspora. As you'll be looking at some of the images we progressively move forward, you realize you have quite a number of members in diaspora whom we serve. Our products and services are developed to enhance the economic welfare of our members, largely that make up of small and medium income earners in the informal sector and the agriculturally enthroned areas in the North Rift, west and central parts of the country. So the circle is recognized as a model institution. So the circle that you have joined is recognized as a model institution, empowering the people economically and socially. That is our core mandate. We empower our members economically and socially. The mission behind the circle institution or initiatives is to promote a savings culture and provide affordable credit, as I said previously, by offering sustainable financial solutions to enhance the economic welfare of our members and other stakeholders. Just look at those images, you'll be able to see part of what we are is actually geared into empowering our members. You can see even we have products like housing. You can see we have various lounges like mobile app to ensure that wherever you are, we can reach on you, and that is very, very, very important. At Kingdom Sacco, we believe that long-term sustainable success must be based on carefully established ethical platforms. As such, the Sacco elevates principles such as servanthood, integrity, excellence, humility, leadership by example, and achievement through sacrifice. Most of things you have been able to achieve, we achieve them by actually sacrifice, relentless sacrifice, so that we may give our customer the best that they require from us. Kingdom Sacco is not a merely economic activity, nor does it exist outside the realm of individual and corporate beliefs of its leaders and members. Clearly defined moral, ethical, and value-based principles, patterns, and approaches form the dominant philosophy by which Kingdom Sacco conducts its core business of offering sustainable financial solutions to enhance the economic welfare of our members. And that is very, very important. That is what drives us. That is what essentially drives us. And maybe I can briefly tell you that Kingdom Sacco, from its inception, we had 118 members in 2000, and currently we are over 11,000 members. That shows you there's a very progressive developmental growth that has taken shape within over 23 years. And we also can also say that the diversification of geographical spread of the members from Githurai only in 2000 to all major regions in Kenya and diaspora has given us what we are calling over 11,000 members. These are members in Bosa. We also have more members in front office, the Bosa section. We have over 19 members if you are to take into account all members, specifically all members. But those who operate in Bosa account, we are over 11,000. And these members are moved from the regional board of church membership to people from diverse social and economic orientations, while maintaining a strong corporate governance structure based on ethical principles and values. Very, very important point for us to know. So we just started from a very small place in Githurai, and we can say now we are spread to all the other regions. The other regions, as we're able to see that. Let's look at, let's briefly look at the images that we have. 2000, that is when we registered. We had to open in Fossa in 2004 because our members required that. Outside now, the deposit taking part where we are not able to withdraw. We also had to operate a front office where members were supposed to actually operate accounts for their businesses. They could deposit and they could withdraw, and they are still doing the same. We also had our registration in a nutshell, our registration in 2010, and IT services launch and SMS banking we did in 2012. Where we could use a text message to transact instead of coming to the banking hall. Currently, we have now the mobile banking. We moved from SMS banking to mobile banking. Mobile banking is more rampant, it's more diversified. It's not just limited to just text messages. It's a working bank in your pocket. Therefore, you could see that journey to mobile banking 2016. Internet banking 2021, and the journey continues. Along this journey, we've also developed other products that has enabled our members, like now housing. We have products that kind of finance you to build your house and do business. So this is just a brief definition of what Kingdom Sacco is. So our biblical principles, we will never leave them behind, and because that is what is propagated right from the inception. From the church, Life Reformation Church, that started Kingdom Sacco. So let's move to just an image on geographical spread through technology. I told you that you have members in diaspora, and these members in diaspora, they are not within the reach of our services if we only offer that physically. So we thought of how can we diversify, and we had what we now calling a very good mobile app, which with enhanced features that can actually enable you to more than what you think. It's a working bank. It has all services. We have members spread over the globe. As you look at this image, tells you that you have members almost everywhere, and this shows you these members are transacting with us, and it's not one member or two members. Every point tells you there's members there, and therefore that's very, very important. Just to know that we are spread all over the world. And as you also look at that, you can say SACCO as an established end office that is strategically in Githurai. But again, this established office with its branches, cashless branches in Mombasa and Naivasha and Nakuru, they just offer service to our members within those regions. But majority of our members, they transact via the online banking through the mobile app, which we currently updated to ensure that it gives the service that is required for our members. So in addition to the physical outlets, the SACCO has leveraged on technology to establish a number of alternative banking channels, including ATM services. You'll be able to realize that we have ATM services which are offered by Kingdom SACCO. Our ATM service are branded, meaning you can transact anywhere in the world, and mobile app with a myriad of online services, including and not limited to pay bill and till services. You're walking into a shop, you'll be able to use your mobile app to pay goods and services. You can also pay via the PayPal direct to for your services to various organizations. We also have account-to-account transfer. With your app, you can transfer your funds from COSA to another account. Maybe you want to pay loan and your force has money, you pay loan and you're able to transfer money from right within yourself. You don't have to walk to a Viscom building for that service. We also have the PesaLink. You want to pay some transfer money from Kingdom SACCO to your accounts in banks. You can use PesaLink instead of coming and filling the RTGS, which takes a lot of time, and of course time and money, time and energy and all that. And you just go to PesaLink and be able to transfer your funds from Kingdom SACCO to an account within your banks. We also have online member registrations and online loan applications. These are just to mention, we have quite a number of other services, but if you can actually use your till services and the mobile and the paybill service, I think you are sorted, because all these services are within reach now. They are within your pocket. You just do a registration, open the app, and download it. Those who may not have done that, download it, and you have all these services within your fingertips. I think this tells you that we have progressively moved from what we used to call a physical place to a global platform via the online services. So these channels are actively managed to provide seamless access to multiple transactional capabilities from the SACCO core system. All these are plugged to our core system, our SACCO core system, and they really help our members to ensure that what they need is available, and so we don't have to have them have any challenge whatsoever. And although sometimes we may apologize of some delays, you are transacting, and at some point you realize there's some delays. Those ones are always there with institutions, because we are using the same platforms that are being used by other people. So there could be some network challenges, but our services are very efficient and are good. So with all this geographical spread through technology, it tells you where you're placed mobile services. And apart from those who are within the areas where we have our physical offices, who could even work in the offices for services, the rest of our members are served well. Even those who work near those offices, most of majority of them don't go to the offices. We have really tried to minimize a lot of members coming for the services because you spend a lot of time and a lot of time, you spend a lot of money in terms of traveling, and you can actually minimize on that by ensuring that you have got the mobile app and you enjoy the services. In case of any challenges, you can always contact us. I will be there available for that. Let's look at the Kingdom Sacco mobile banking. When you open, you realize you find that icon that talks about transactions. You click it, it will give you all these services. So it's important to choose. If you're in a shop somewhere, you just go and use the till there to pay for your goods and services. If it's the payment for probably like utility bills, you can still use pay bill payments and you are sorted. So that is the service you have taken to you. Personally, you have talked about it. Airtime purchase is there. Loan applications, majority of our members don't go to fiscal offices for mobile banking, for application of the loans, or the opening of the account, or adding an account to your other accounts, any account to other accounts. What you do is just go to that and you choose when you are joining, when you're opening the app, then you choose the new member registration, and there you are, and you give you options and all that. The same with adding an account. So you get to have that. Let's look at two sections of Kingdom Sacco. We have BOSA section where we are talking about actually your savings. BOSA refers to your savings. A savings section where you deposit money and you can't withdraw. This money is there for investment, to be able to give you loans, to be able to give you other services in terms of or what you need. It's an investment account, which is very, very important to you. Majority of you confuse BOSA and FOSA and be able to differentiate that. BOSA is an account that you cannot withdraw. It appears in your statement as individual member deposit. That's how you have it there. And this account, once open, you can't withdraw. So it enables you to borrow into the future based on what you save up to 5 times, subject to our terms and conditions. Meaning you start with ×3, but you go progressively graduating up to a 50 multiplier of the savings you have. And that can really give you a good opportunity when you're investing, or you have found an investment that you can actually ride on. This account enables you to mobilize deposits in a bid to build a savings culture. Most people don't have a savings culture. It's something developed. But this enables you to consistently save every month, because if you don't save every month, then this account is not very, very useful, because at some point you may want some money, but you realize if indeed even ×5, you cannot get what you want. The thing is, you do not progressively and with consistency save. So this enables you to develop what we call the savings culture, meaning at every month you're able to save. And we say you save the minimum 1,000, but 1,000 is just the minimum. Your savings should be dictated by the things you want to do in the future. We say that you cannot, spontaneously evolve into your purpose. You have to build your savings. You have to build your life structures, and it must be built very strategically. Meaning, every time you are planned, to have savings, and you deposit the savings, and you go on with the other plans. Rather than you do all what you need to do, and then you sometimes you remember you did not save. Most of times that month is not saved. You're not saving anything for that month. But they say if you have the culture of saving, the first thing to do when you get your money is to save. And make sure you don't even save the minimum, because you have said what you save dictates the much we can lend you, the much we can assist you, the much we can help you in terms of loans, in terms of investment, because there will be investment opportunities, and therefore your savings becomes very important. The other thing is financial growth out of your discipline savings. You realize now that you are our member, going forward, you'll be able to have your financial growth. You can see the milestone that you'll be able to need to you'll be able to have, because you have continued to save with us, and therefore because of that your financial growth will be remarkable. You can say I started at this level, now I'm at this level. That progressive growth and development ensures that you grow, but you must have a disciplined savings. Make sure every month there's savings coming to both account every month. The other point is it earns you interest on deposit based on amount and the period the account is held within Kingdom Circle. Every year there will be interest on this account. We also give dividends on the share capital account, but largely you'll be able to get interest every year. After every financial year, there will be coming interest that is based on the performance of institution over the previous year. So then the last one, the ability of investment opportunities. We always present you with investment opportunities, and because of your savings, you'll be able now to say, this is what I have saved, and therefore I can participate in this investment that has come to us. The other part of this, I said you have two sessions. One is BOSA, the other one is FOSA. We said in BOSA is an account you cannot withdraw. Then you also have FOSA. This is a front office savings accounts. These accounts are transactional. We say the first account is a withdrawable account or current account that operates as a transactional account in which one can deposit money and access it through alternative banking channels. And we said one is mobile banking. This account also makes withdrawals. It's a good account for you to make withdrawals. But again, this account does not guarantee you loans. This is just an account by itself, doesn't have loans because it's a current account. You even don't invest this money because you deposit today and you can withdraw it anytime. So our emphasis when you are a member is to make sure that your BOSA account is well done, is well serviced every month. At the same time, now you can also have the front office account where you can have some deposits so that when you want it, you can withdraw and you can draw it via ATM. And our ATMs, we use the ATMs at any cooperative bank outlet. They will charge you the same fee they charge their customers. It's like we have negotiated that. So when you have our ATM Visa card, we recommend that you use the cooperative bank outlet. You can also use other banks as the card is Visa enabled. But we say if you can be using Coop Bank, then it will be cheaper for you because the other banks will be slightly higher in terms of the transactional fee. Then you can also use FOSA accounts. We have said they are transactional accounts. Now, when they have money, you can also use point of sale services where you can swipe and the ATM and withdraw cash. Yeah. So all these services plus the other services we mentioned about till number, about till, about pay bill, all that actually is connected to this account because you are trying to withdraw money or to pay something. So all these services would be good if your FOSA has money also. So make sure FOSA is active so that you'll be able to lend you finance, and also FOSA, if you have entered FOSA, you can also use for all these other services. Let's look at the loan securities. Sometimes when members join Kingdom Circle, they are not sure how do I get loans, and what are the securities for the loans. Loans, we say you can use one of the securities for your loan is the cash that is in FOSA account. That is what we call we can use, and we call it cash collateral, meaning this can be used as security for a loan in cases where you have not guaranteed anyone else. Maybe you have 100,000 and you are taking some money which is just within that. You can use the security of the cash you have to guarantee you. If you are taking more, we also have that. We also say that we have a unique house group structure of guarantorship between 5 to 30 members. If members have joined, they can use. You can use that structure for each to guarantee you. If you have 5 members, for example, you say this structure can be formed from members of the same orientation. Probably, let's say where you're working, you have some other people, you are friends and they are members of Kingdom Circle. You can form a house amongst yourselves, or you have joined as an individual. You can also, or you and your spouse, those who are married, are members of Kingdom Circle. The 2 of you plus other 2 plus other 2, that is 6. You can still form a house. Or sometimes you have houses which are relatives. You realize you have 10 of you and your relatives in Kingdom Circle. You also have houses like that. You can also form houses. When you are taking loans, the rest guarantee you. You can also form houses from investment partners or business partners or friends, and they are all members with the FOSA account, because groups has to be built by members with FOSA account. This account, you say, is non-withdrawable. So all these are opportunities we have given for you to form this unique house group structure where you can use for your loans. We also say maybe you want to buy you want to buy land. Then you can use your title deed, that title deed of that particular land you'll buy to guarantee you. That is acceptable. Or you want to buy a motor vehicle, you can use that the logbook to guarantee you. Now, these securities of title deed or logbook, they undergo what you call the security perfection, where first of all there will be evaluation of that particular security you're using. Then there will be search. We do a search, we do evaluation, and then we do the joint registration. We call it changing, whereby it's changed. The document is changed. It will appear under your name and the Kingdom Circle for the period that you be paying that loan, and the costs are on you. We give you, before you take the loan, you can also discuss with you the amount you are taking, and then we also agree that will you pay for the security process outside from your pocket, or do you take a high amount of the loan so that part of that will be able to pay for these processes? And these processes, we engage outside vendors, the valuers, and also the lawyers, so that the process is legal and therefore is binding for 2 of us, you and the Kingdom Circle. So these ones are very important. So before you take a loan, it's also good to know, to have in your mind the security of that particular loan, and therefore you can also consult. You can also call and also consult from us, and we'll be able to guide you. We say affordable credit to the members is based on the product and the period of the loan repayment, what you call affordable. If you are paying a loan within 3 years, those loans are always very, very cheap. The interest are very cheap. You realize it ranges from 12% per annum up to 3 years. That is the interest you give. Meaning per month is 1% reducing balance. But the more it takes more years, like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, then you realize the interest gets adjusted. So if you have a loan and you pay within 3 years, it will be very, very cheap on your side. And we encourage that, because then the more you stay with the loan, the more it's expensive to you. And therefore, we really would like to have a loan that you'll be able to pay within a shorter period, like 3 years, so that it's even cheaper for you. And briefly, I want you to see the summary of our products and services. This is what we call our core mandates. Our core mandates are the things that defines us. If you are asked me, what do you exist for, or what do you do as Kingdom Circle? We'll be able to give you these four areas. One is membership development, and the membership development, we have youth development and entrepreneurship. Reach out to the youth, because you also know the future of every institution is on the youth, is on the young people, and therefore we have programs for the youth, and based on their interests, like entrepreneurship programs. We also have business and community programs. We have business for our members who are in business. We train them. We have forums for them. So when we call you for any training, could it be for whichever classification we will do? We segment our members, and sometimes we are inviting for a training. Please avail yourself. When you see our invitation, please confirm and be available, because those trainings give us a lot of information, and they also engage you in terms of the areas we have actually done our due diligence, and we felt this is necessary for our members. So ensure that you attend. We also have community leadership. Community leadership, basically, these are focused on groups like self-help groups, like churches, organized groups. We also have such programs, and we also have corporate forums, where we look at some of our leaders and our members in the corporate world, and we're able to engage them in terms of just trying to see how best we can work together and all that. So we have all these programs. The other part is now savings and banking. Remember, we have talked about BOSA and BOSA. Savings reverse to BOSA. BOSA is what we said is non-withdrawable once you open the BOSA account. BOSA means a back office savings account. It's like you have invested your money where you cannot access it. For the duration, you'll be a member of that particular institution. So if your account with us is BOSA, and I know all of you, your BOSA account is where you on this forum, then it means you can't withdraw that money, but you can engage from loans, interest, lower interest in terms of getting interest. You can also engage us in terms of investment opportunities and all that. Developing investment savings culture is always based on this, because it disciplines you to save every month. It disciplines you to save every month. And if you have an account you are not saving every month, then that's not a good account, because it means you develop a savings culture, meaning there are projects you will not be able to participate in the future, because you have not been able to continuously discipline yourself in savings. So BOSA helps you to do that, and it's a very good account for you. The other one we have discussed, the other section of Kingdom Circle we have discussed is POSA. POSA is in the part of banking. We called it savings, we call it a current account, because you deposit, you withdraw, and you can use POSA for any other kind of transactional initiatives, like till payments, pay bill payments, POS payments, all that. You can fuel your car and you can do shopping with that. So this is that part of banking where you deposit and you can withdraw. Under that, you can say that we also have other services under banking, where we have a salary processing, check clearing, and ATM card services. All these we mentioned. The other part of what we exist for is credit solutions. We have housing finance. These are products that we have for you. We have housing finance. Housing finance is where you want to finance you to build a house. We have these products. You have business and asset finance. These are some of them good products that you can actually ride on to ensure that your future is assured. We also have development loans. Development loans are loans which maybe there are some the structures you want to put in place. You want to buy land, you want to build, all that. All these are development loans. We have group lending. We have education and emergency. Maybe you want school fees. You want to pay for school fees. We have education loan. We also have emergency. Maybe you have court fines, or you have something that is you regard as emergency. You also have that product. We have insurance premium financing. You have a motor vehicle, or you have hospital, you have some medical arrangement with insurance companies where you be paying installments for your health, for your medical whatever. We have this product called premium financing. For motor vehicle, you only need to know the premiums you pay per month. You go to the company, the insurance company that gives you the premiums. You bring us the quotation, then you apply a loan from your boss account, and we'll be able to finance you. But you'll be able to pay that loan within 10 months. So if you are paying every month, if your loan is 40,000, then you come and give you a loan of 40,000, and then we distribute that loan within 10 months, interest 2% reducing balance per annum, and we'll be able to service that loan. And it's a new product for us, and it's a very good product. You don't have to have your vehicle and then you have a challenge. We say, usikwame, please, we are here for you. We are your bank. We are your circle. So insurance premium will be very, very critical for you. If you have a motor vehicle and you have an account with us, why take this? Why go elsewhere? We are here for you. Our interest is low. You'll just be able to take you through. And what you require is just bring that that premium from the insurance company for the whole year. Call us, come, we discuss, then we take you, we give you the loan, you pay within 10 months, and we explain the other processes. It's a very good product for you. So you don't have to mind about how to get that. If you are paying insurance for your health insurance, maybe per year you pay 50,000, we still do it. So you consider your savings in your boss account and able to facilitate all that. So these are the new products we have, and they are very, very good that you can participate. You have mobile loans, you can take loans and do your business, pay within a month and all that. And some of these loans you have really tried to to identify with, and you have really participated in them, and you have seen the goodness about that. But I tell you, try us on insurance premium financing. Try us on your motor vehicle insurance premiums, and also your health insurances, be able to help you. The last thing that we exist for is investment solutions. On these investment options or solutions, we have land and housing. We have been buying land, subdividing, and you've been selling to our members. Not directly as Kingdom Circle. Of course, we partner with other institutions to do that, and the majority of you have benefited out of these projects. And we are working towards seeing how we can do housing for you. But before that, we have the development loans which you can participate for your particular plots or land you have, for us to be able to provide a housing for you. Please call us, and we'll be able, or chat us, or do an email to us to credit@kingdomcircle.com for all this. Project financing, fixed and call deposits, and equipment financing. All these are the investment solutions that we have for our members, which they'll be able to benefit from the same. So I think with this you are able to see the things that we have. Briefly, this is all what we have, and we are excited to always have you to partner with us, to work with us, and we know the future will be very, very exciting, especially now that you have this kind of information. You can always contact us, you can always call us, you can always, if you have any inquiries, you can use your mobile app. There's that part of inquiries. Just inquire of anything, you can call our numbers, and you can reach us in whichever way. You have our website, you have our WhatsApp platform, you have our Instagram, and you are available for any query. That means clarification. It could be queries on loans, on membership, on whichever area you may want us to assist you. So I think with that, we can take some few questions from any one of you. So I request that if you're asking any question, you can raise up your hand, then I'll be able to unmute you, then ask the questions. Thank you so much.